Anyway, Slug C. Let's see what happens with this one. Layat is very good. Let's count the Zoltan ships this sector. Yeah, 15 it's quite a lot. Easy. Let's train a bit. Fix the stats. Green bubble counter. Yeah, but even the ship, for example, if I miss my volley, or if they disable the basic laser instead of the Leto, and the Leto goes into weapons, even this can be a very bad fight. Like, the ship is so vulnerable to missing the first volley. And it's not that unlikely, considering it's just 2 shots and one of them is for shield removal. I thought they will fire, whatever. Ooh. Not bad. Many Anges. Easy. Is he bugged? He should repair if I deal damage there, right? Nice. That was unexpected, but I... Not to wait, otherwise this guy will try to go out. I have to wait until my control is over. Where am I firing? Shit. Ooh, another fire. Nice. Why did I think... Oh my god, I mean the fire can spread. I'm stupid. Weapon buffer. Jesus Christ. We have to do this. Level 2 as well. Because we have the buffer in weapons. Come on. We should be able to hack again before they run. Garbage fight. Is this thing coming back? Can delay a bit. Actually, no. Fuck the drone. Okay. So went for that. Never punished. Now I can do it. Wait for the MG. Yay, a weapon. I'm being a bit greedy. Okay, it's fine. Being greedy just because there is that store. Maybe the scrub was better, actually. I don't need more crew. It could have been repairs though, but gambling for the scrub was better than going for the crew member, probably. This is fine. There is a chance that I take the damage. Okay, nice. They're dead. I don't even have to wait for the mind control. Ooh, a fire. Nice. 1, 2. Fuck it, this is enough. Nah, let's not. There were a few interesting choices in the store. Between the reloader to compensate for the chain laser being garbage and, well, a teleporter. I shall train here. Please don't. Okay, there we go. They're not killing each other just yet. Yeah, I mean, they will never do that if they're not in the same room to begin with. Chain laser is so slow that we can place on the Minesweeper in the meantime. Let's start it here. Ooh, okay. Mountain rock ship with an iron weapon. It's called pirate ships. They're all random. Very random. I think it makes sense because probably the backstory is they grabbed whatever they had at their disposal and they became pirates. Right? Easy lore. Interesting part of the stream. It's probably more interesting than seeing a Mantis Bee boarding. I like Mantis Bee. Okay, boarding auto ships. It doesn't matter how much you like Mantis Bee, no one likes that. And if you do, I don't know, you need help. In the Ancient Sector, the pirates roll random crew based on the sector, which ends up being Ancients. Oh. When is the 5.0 supposed to come out with Multiverse? A month or two. I wish they will remove ship instead of adding more. Just remove all the ships that are not interesting and keep only... Like, you can have a few basic ships. But I feel like there are too many ships that are just too basic and they just have a, I don't know, a beam or a laser. But for the most part, it's just a normal ship. Because it feels so pointless to play certain ships. Designers, he achieved perfection, not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. Yeah, because then it becomes too overwhelming. Like, there are many interesting ships in Multiverse. But for them, most of them are, I don't know, just normal. The focus isn't on killing Flash ship, but on doing all the quests and unlocking everything. I mean, I can understand it. It's just, yeah, exactly what I don't like. Especially because you reach a point where, let's say you unlock everything. Like, because when you first start with Multiverse, you don't have anything. So in a single run, you can get multiple unlocks. And, I mean, it's fine and stuff. But let's say you unlock everything. And they add something new. Then you will have to play many runs before you can unlock the new stuff, because you have to get the right sectors, the right events, a ship that's able to do that stuff in case you get too early, or if you get it too late, it's already kind of fucked. So we're stuck here. Triple Simple Achievement is one of the few bad things about FTL. At least you don't have to do the quests anymore. You just have to play with the previous one. Or win, whatever. But they try to make it vanilla level where you can unlock ships by winning with other ships. I mean, for the... yes. But I feel like there are still too many ships. I don't know, it's just that's something that I don't like. But, I don't know. I won't try to convince someone that more isn't equal to better. Never again. Really? Like, it's one of those things that often it's pretty obvious, but then you realize that it's not obvious for everyone. I mean, they often do that so that you stick with the game for longer. Like, you can't try out everything immediately, you have to unlock the stuff, so you have to play the game for longer. And so you have better stats when you're selling your game. But in a mod, you don't have to do this bullshit if you don't want to. It's like, I don't know. This show will get better after 8 seasons. Trust me. What they gain from you playing the game for longer is than sell numbers. I mean, sometimes you can go for a refund if you play for a certain amount. But, like, there are many games that, like, the longer, like, think about even free-to-play games. Some of them, they just gain by having people playing them. Because if the game is played for longer, then he has more people playing it, and in between them there will be someone that will use money for something. I don't know what to do here. I have only 30%. So I'll go here. I guess it's not great. Here doesn't do much. Where else? I can go for here, nice. So one is here, one is here. Wait. Do we have something? We might have something here. That tries to create a sense of progress. Sure, I mean, I like unlocking stuff in games. But again, it's not about the thing itself being bad or good. It's about, okay, how much do you have to unlock? And I feel like in multiverse, it's a bit too much. But that's obviously just my opinion. If people enjoy unlocking billions of ships, sure. Like, I wouldn't mind unlocking billions of ships. It's not even the amount itself. It's just that, like, let's say if a ship starts with a chain laser or with a burst laser 1, sure, they're different, but are they really that different? Not really. So you don't need similar ships like that. Like, I like in Multiverse the unique concept that they have with like the boarding with no medbay, clone bay or anything, and you just have a medic or healer, whatever its name is, I don't even remember. Like, because it's a cool concept, and I mean, you have it only with a ship. Or when you have to board with the drones that heal. Like, I like concepts like that. So I don't mind if there are multiple ships that explore the new stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind a ship where you're supposed to, like, you board and you have an intruder as your only support, and essentially you use it to ion their weapons, also stun their crew and kill them. Like, as long as they're shaped like that, I don't mind. It's just that there are too many basic ones with weapons that you can have wherever, and after a few beacons, it's literally the same ship. Not taking Mantis with Slug C. Yeah, definitely not. Hey, the Atomics. Taking nothing as well. I'm pretty sure I'm not diving if I fail this, okay. This is another bio kill. It will be way faster. Don't mind them trying. Yes, that's also something. Multiverse run are very, very long. Especially if you're a new player, and especially if you go to the ancient sectors. Because, like, you have to take into account also that if the game is like this now, how would it be in like 1 year? Like, if there are now what, I don't know, let's say 120 ships. In a year, what how many ships do we have? 200? Like, it gets, I don't know. I don't feel that to find an empty beacon, just want to upgrade my ship. Yeah, to be fair, you can skip many fights. So even if there is, even if it's not exactly empty, you can just skip the fights and get the option to do the stuff. But yes, exactly. They don't have to be empty beacons, but they can be non-fight beacon. Yeah, because exactly, replay value just by adding more ship is not the good thing for me. Because like vanilla for me had insane replay value, but you're playing like the same 28 ships, you don't need more. This just beacon is valuable, but we miss some beacon if we do go there. We have 4. So we're skipping the distress beacon. If you don't take a fight, then I'm just playing. I mean, sure, fight is usually better. But I mean, it depends. In certain spots, it's... like, scrap is not an issue anyway, at least for now. Which one has the multiple cruiser and then the rest of the most part is 3 layouts per faction. Yeah, but I mean, you have 20 factions, and each one has, I don't know, 6 ships, and each one of those has 3 layouts. Like, it gets a lot very quickly. Ah, there it is. Let's see what happens. It should be like this, by the way. And the Zenji should be here. It's an iron bomb. Then it should be like this. Easy evasion training. I'm being a bit greedy here. Not anymore. I can't biokill this. You can go here. I'll never risk it. I think with this crew and mind control, you're fine if you roll the borders. Yeah, maybe I should have. That was a bit slow. This one should only has 8 hull, but it started with 2 random weapons. I don't like those kind of ships. Like, the limited amount of hull, especially when it's too low, feels weird. The basic lasers. 2 glaives and you can't play weapons in the early game because you don't have the power. So you restart. We need fires, otherwise we're not killing this. Come on, fires. I believe in you. Heading repair. Let's try. 2 heal bombs as well. I guess, if it can be anything. To be fair, most weapons in multiverse are playable, so it's unlikely to roll that, but yeah, I don't like concepts like that one. But I mean, if you have billions of ships and you're like... It's also because I think about vanilla, where I'm supposed to play every single ship and try to get a win streak with them. But if you want just a sort of casual game where you just unlock stuff, you play whatever, you try different things, if something goes wrong you just reset, sure. It's not exactly what I want. Just farming scrap and looking for a store. Let's go through the nebula. So she's their maximum system levels reduced. I mean, it's fine to challenge ships like that, sure. Like, but one of the reasons why I kind of lost interest in multiverse was like the game was relatively easy, but it's not necessarily easier than vanilla. But I mean, in vanilla the game it's easy as well, but at least I'm win streaking. So even if I get easy runs, at least I have the streak that I want to keep going. In multiverse, streaking doesn't make any sense because again, it gets updated often. So getting a streak now doesn't have, or after one patch, like the game is just different. So it holds kind of no value. So if I don't have that, and if the game it's relatively easy, then I don't know, what am I supposed to do? The only interesting thing is for the ancient sectors, but I mean, you don't have the ancient sectors every time, and they're very bad with certain ships, so you... Like, the interesting ship in multiverse are those that are forced with bad systems and stuff like that, but then you don't want to go in the ancient sectors with the ships. So yeah, my main issue is that I don't know what to do in multiverse exactly. Because sure, I can play random ships and try those out, but... I don't know. Considering that you have to unlock some of them first. It kinda gets boring after a while. Nice. That's pretty good. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I like the mod a lot. And one of my favorite things about the mod is, like, having crew with special abilities and have to use, having to use those abilities. I like that a lot. It's my favorite thing. Didn't it just make an offer while mind controlled? It made an offer while dead. It wasn't quite dead yet, but it technically was. Yeah, that's why you want to biokill. Always biokill if you have the opportunity to do it. If you don't biokill, you are not allowed to complain if you get no weapons. If you go for 50 biokills and you get no weapons, then you can complain. What if biokilling is boring? I mean, there you're like, it's part of the game. You can't expect to have the same result, but not doing a game mechanic that it's valuable. Can I complain? No. You can technically play another game, or just, well, accept that sometimes you will die. I think biokills are one of the most interesting things about the game. And it's not just, oh yeah, let me auto-fire my weapon until the enemy ship dies. I think, like, this game without biokills will be way less interesting. That's why I'm waiting for a ship to burn down. Exactly. There we go. How do we kill this ship, by the way? We'll keep repair bomb online. In this spot, it doesn't matter, obviously. It's for ion buffer, and in case something goes wrong, we can just use it to repair. Is the Mantis dying? Kill Zacking? I mean, yes, it's the only way to deal damage. Rocks are so slow. The mind control is almost over by the time the guy goes there. We'll do this. That's fine. That's not fine. I don't think I can biokill this. I can try like this. Let's wait. You know what drone will have the usual recon drone? I mean, there are many drones that are broken in multiverse, so use the Albert to spread the damage. I guess, since I'm shield hacking, but ah, fuck it. I waited too long because I wanted to wait for the mind control. Why am I so stupid, by the way? This is so boring. $55, he shouldn't die. But now, this is so bad. Fuck this ship. It just takes too long to biokill this. Like 2 shields, Clombe level 2, rocks. I already got my weapons, fuck this shit. If the Mantis were... Like, I should have, I mean, it's not really up to me, though. It depends on their position on the ship. Like, if the rocks die before the Mantis, and the Mantis is the one repairing, it will be way easier. But obviously the Mantis was the first one to die. They should be easy. Why is this guy not going there? I still don't understand why sometimes this happens. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like Bolivar is going in the direction of a Confidence Edition of everything that's possible. Yeah, which is a very, very bad idea. Like, I've played one run in Captain's Edition, so I don't know the mod, but in general, doing that, it's not good. Like, adding anything you want to the game, it's not good for the game. Like, FTL is a good game because in a way it's very simple. But with those few things, you can do so fucking much. And you shall die now. I still don't know why the other Angie is not going up there, but sure. Will they go now? I mean, not now, but... Could have trained for a bit, I don't know why I'm not doing it. Now it goes, okay. Next one the human will shall die. Yeah. Maybe we get a flak. We got Albert, so we should get more free weapons. Or this. Sure, let's get a Mantis. There we go. Did I forget redeems, or are we fine? I never renamed Sasny in the previous round, right? I forgot. Okay, I can give your points back. Instead rename it when you choose it. I mean... Should I? Time to get power. I have vanilla multiverse but in different ways. I mean, yes, I like the mod. It's just that I will prefer if a few things were going in a different direction, that's it. Not even bothering. At their own. Like, if I didn't like the mod, I wouldn't even talk about it. I will try it, I don't like it, and then I just... yeah, I don't care. I feel like the internal element system is overdone. It would be better if it was limited. Like, not... okay, you can stack literally everything. Like, it's interesting to have some of those augmentations available. Like, I will focus only on the most important ones. But yeah, the fact that you can upgrade the... Then again, it depends if the game is balanced overall, because... Like, the late game in the Ancient Sector, it's so ridiculous compared to the rest of the game that I feel like you kind of need those upgrades. But for the rest of the game, they're absolutely overkill. Hacking my weapons, I like your weapons. Yeah, I don't know how missiles are after the change, but yeah, using them for those blue options. I mean, I was always against the generating more beacons, because that's another thing. Multiverse runs are pretty long, and that makes the runs even longer, when I think they should kind of try to go in the other direction of making them shorter. Because, sure, it's different than vanilla, but it's still an FTL mod, so if on certain aspects it's similar to vanilla, I think it's better. Yeah, I guess they could adjust that of, I don't know, draw recovery arm, it's problematic because it's the difference between being able to play drones or not. It's not about making your build run stronger, it's about being able to play it or not. So I'm not entirely sure how I will handle that. Can I buy a kill this easily without docking? Let's see. He shall die. Why is he going for this first? Then he won't fucking die. I have to do this immediately before he heals too much. Easy. Multiverse will make the toggle more basic, full multiverse. I mean, I don't know. The fuck? What are we buying here? A double Albert is way better, but it's also less safe. A double Albert is better for the late game. The Flak Albert is better right now because I can shield hack. I mean, weapon hack. And so we should focus on what's better right now. In the late game, Flak Albert is good enough anyway. It was a good store, even clocking. Can I bring the store with me? Didn't we consider anti-bio beam? Was there an anti-bio beam? I think my brain filtered out. I didn't even see it. I trained my brain to filter out garbage. One more. When I filtered out? I don't know. Like this, doesn't matter though. They're actually going for that. It's okay, this guy's dead. He doesn't know, but he's dead. Pirate. I'll bet you extra damage to crew. What do you mean with extra? I mean it's 30 damage. Because it's 2 normal damage. And Glaive deals 45. Like, there are a few exceptions, but essentially... weapons that deal 1 damage to the ship, to the hull, deal 15 damage to the crew. If they deal 2 damage, they deal 30. If they deal 3, they deal 45. Or with the breach missile, it's 60. There are a few exceptions, like breach bomb deals 1 system damage, but it deals 30 damage, like a small bomb. And I think there is something else that's different, but I don't remember. Anti-bio beam. I mean, sure. I wouldn't consider that an exception. Firebomb. Sure. I don't trust this. I should really stop trying that. All beams in empty room, it's still 15 damage. Doesn't matter. Bridge pass glaive to one-shot crew. Yeah, if the enemy ship doesn't die first. 3 shields. Sector 3. They're very rare. We got one yesterday as well. Enemy armies deal 105 crit damage. Five shields does run. It's actually been hundreds of runs since I've seen a 5 shield ship. It's been so long. Or if I did, I forgot. Shit update. Do you even want the store? No. If I can't afford clocking, I'm not bothering. Do you have to get a 5 shield ship or nah? I mean, why would I? I don't give a fuck, honestly, but... I don't know if they lose power in other things if they roll 5 shields, but it doesn't matter. How many power bars? Got another one. Okay, another guy. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's possible. Only once. I remember getting them sort of often. Not anymore though. I mean, I'm not complaining. Because like in most spots they're irrelevant, but they can be very annoying in others. Like if you have hacking, it usually doesn't matter. Without hacking, it's not great. That's so bad. Why is Flak horrible sometimes? If it's Hermes, I will fire before my Albert. It was a breach. We don't need more rocks. Really enjoy different kind of kill, word on board or evacing, like a challenge. Yes, that's why going for bio kills is one of the most, I don't know, most interesting thing about this game for sure. Especially when you learn the tricks like bias wiping and stuff. Kind of weird that the missile bombs can be told apart from the looks of the weapon. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if there was any reason behind that. That's something that they adjust in multiverse, since you know exactly what each thing is. As long as you remember all the billions of weapons. That was getting invented. I was about to. But I have 2 rocks, so we don't need 2 rocks. It fires anyway. Yeah, bias wipes are one of the best things in the game. And I had no idea about them for a very long time. Jesus. Let's see if they're clocking. Bypass. Fuck you. What's a bias wipe? Essentially, when you deal damage to the crew without damaging the ship with a beam. And the way to do that is you start dealing damage with a beam when their shields are still up, and then you remove them while it's going through the crew member. You need a very good timing with your lasers usually. I did a bios wipe this run as well. I don't know how many of you guys noticed. Do we want anything else here? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll be fine. Nice. We bought sensors to remove. I always wonder if the clocking could have been sensors there. I mean, it could have been, but maybe not. Okay, now it's just upgrades. We don't need anything else. Abandoned sector music. Yeah, it's probably my favorite as well. Is this 7? It should be 7. Bombs. Nah, let's suck. We have billions of drone parts. Rock is pretty good as well. Oh, you don't need anything? There is more. We clock the next one. Do this. So we have 100% evasion during clocking. Too bad. Hmm. I want my hacking. Okay, let's reach this guy. Okay, we didn't get fucked by the border. See if we can get more beams. Okay, I mean... Fuck you. Two of them. What sector is the next? 5. It's very unlikely. It is possible. But it's unlikely. I gotta follow EPV. Like, we had to get that and also before getting that scrap, so it was very unlikely. We're going Uncharted. They're both garbage sectors, at least we have more options if we go up. I wouldn't have bought those beams though if I didn't have clocking already. Shilanji bomber. Getting the Zoltan ships, it's more scary in the NG homeworld. $75 for the second Albert. Too bad. Just mind control. I will go for clocking too as well. It's cheaper and it's pretty good when playing beams. Can you do it? Can't. Yeah, let's actually get this. Hacking shields for one shield feels bad. Fine though. Okay, let's do it. It's just way more damage. Did I misclick? That's horrible, we killed him. The blue option is so good. You get fuel and scrap just like that. And then if it's low, you can still get a normal fight. Friendly rebel ship. Where is that guy landing? That's fine. I'm so bad. Nah. I'm not upgrading oxygens just yet, it's fine. Easy. Pretty good Uncharted sector. Probably better than the NG homeworld. For sure. I don't know if I have that. No risking. I had it. Oh well. Rocker's lag. I feel like Slug is a bit better, but Rock, it's more options. Doesn't matter. Let's go Rock. I think like I can go wherever at this point. Doesn't really matter. Why was I waiting? I don't know. Fucking resists. Oh, there is the mine. Easy scrap. You take damage anyway with the missile, it's mostly if you want to avoid losing crew. Won the fight. I don't have much space for the better Twitch TV emotes, so I don't have many of them. Why did I go to the store? I don't know. I did. 190 for hull beam. Easy double scrap. Kayaking stun. With beams. Not bad. You can go play the new Pokemon MOBA. They finally made it. I was wondering how long it will take for them to make one. And they finally did. Is it pay to win? I mean, probably. I have no idea. $55 missiles. Keeping them for Rock A next run. Let's not do it. Think of the follow-up, 100. We are diving though. Why not? FTL version, I mean, pay to win version of FTL. You go to the store and you pay to roll the store until you get the flux. Will it work that way? Oh, you don't like those weapons? Just re-roll for $5. We're fine. They could even make the if you die, you can continue. You start with 5 hull, but you can continue. Come on, really? Let's go and kill the envoy. I'm looking at the darkest dungeon, but I've heard that late game is really hard and RNG dependent. Is that true? I mean, it's RNG for sure, but I mean, FTL is RNG as well. Like, every single player game has a degree of RNG if he wants to be replayable. I don't think it's a big deal. Like, my main complaint, like, I like Darkest Dungeon a lot. The only thing that I don't like is that you have to grind quite a bit to upgrade all your stuff. But it's still a cool game, and they're changing that with Darkest Dungeon 2 that should come out in a few months probably. So I think you should check the game out. It's still a very good game. And yeah, so you know something before the Darkest Dungeon 2 comes out, which removes, I mean, for me, it removes the part that I don't like, which is the grinding part. It will be more like a roguelike game, which is essentially, instead of having a playthrough that can last multiple days, it should last like a few hours. So that's interesting for me. They showed a new character lately? Oh, I haven't seen anything recently. Okay, I wanted to kill the envoy, but since it's at the very start of the sector, we can just go for the quest. We didn't get fucked by the 95%. That was low. But still fine, doesn't matter. We got the green police. Is an effect called burn and the character does that? That could be interesting. I assume they will put more characters with the burn effect then. Like, it's supposed to be like Blight and Bleed. Maybe a bit different. Maybe there are some games where the burn effect prevents heals and stuff like that. Maybe it would be a bit more, like a bit different. I wouldn't mind Bleed working like that. Reduces the heals because you're still bleeding, so you have to actually fix the bleed. Maybe you have to get full life to fix the bleed. I mean, yeah. Hey, human. He disappeared. I should go to the store. I don't know why I'm trying to skip it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fine. Just in case we get no repair stations. Yeah, Blighted Blade, they're essentially the same thing. The only difference is enemies have different resistances. Are you fucking kidding me? Zoltan ships, by the way. Against a normal fight, they will die before this can happen. That's why you don't go homeward for Zoltan shields, because what's the fucking point? To be fair, the previous fight there was a mistake. I could have clocked the bomb and the missile doesn't fire at all because we are killing the ship before it fires. So technically it was my fault, but... Yay, the green bubble. I'm the Zoltan ship now. Yeah, definitely never get hyped for games. Like, I'm looking forward to Darkest Dungeon 2, but never get too hyped. We call dive. Sure. Combat 2, Combat 1, I mean 1. I wasn't even paying attention to their drones. If I Slay the Spire at all, just not losing way too much Slay playing it. Yes. I used to play a lot when before the Watcher, before the art, when Ascension level was only 15. Then after that, I played it occasionally, but not much. Like, I think I have I haven't finished the Ascensions. I have the Ironclad at 20 and the other 3 is still at 19. I like the game a lot. Tried to watch Spire stream, but was too hard. It's one of those games where if you don't play it yourself, just watching the stream, it doesn't tell you much. Actually, it doesn't tell you anything. We want to play Chandelier. I don't know that game. Killing or running? I'm killing this. Fuck them. They deserve to die. If you save and quit, the flow starts again. I mean, yes, I don't do that. Like, it's fine to do it if you want to test the stuff. Like, let's say you have, like, the deck and you want to know, okay, could I actually win with this deck and I just misplayed, got unlucky, or not? Then, sure. Thank you for the raid, Keeps the Music. And welcome everyone. We're about to finish this run, so let's see. Let's go here just in case the other repair station gets overtaken. We don't need the store. I mean, you can technically do that in FTL as well. Oh, the fight, you don't like this fight, just close the game and restart the fight again. Like, you can do this in FTL as well. But then you will, like in FTL, in Slay the Spire, you will probably die anyway if your deck is shit. Here, you can have literally 100% win rate if you do it. I try to kill the game. Yes, okay, sure. If you save and quit, that doesn't work. But I mean... What am I even doing with my upgrades? I don't know. Actually, I've seen some Monster Train, but... I don't know what is it about the game, but... It didn't spark my interest. Let's just say that. Sure, just in case. They save you from an impossible violate fight, yes. That wasn't giving my... Yeah, I don't know. It felt weird. But maybe it's a good game, like I never played it. It's just that... Just from watching it... I don't know. Please do. Slay the Spire is actually very hard. Like it's... At least when you start piling up Ascension levels, then it becomes very, very hard. I'm quite bad at the game. Because I still don't know sometimes what cards should I pick, if they're good or not. Then again, it's maybe situational depending on all the rest, but yeah, I don't have enough experience for the game to, I don't know, really be good at it. AT&T win rate for top stream, I think it's not higher than 70. It depends on the class quite a bit, but yes, like the Watcher is very overpowered. So the win rate with that one, it's pretty high. The others, even the very good players, I think they have between 50 and 70%. Have you been in the art once? Yes. Even if I shouldn't, I'm doing... I was leveling up the Ascensions, going for the art as well. And I'm so bad because I wasn't paying attention, but it's fine. I did art Ascension 20 only with the Ironclad so far. I was trying with the Silent next, but I don't know, I can make a good deck with the Silent. What works with the Silent? I feel like I often have more success with Shivs or Poison, but if I don't get either of the two, I don't know, I just don't have damage. Oh, greatest latest price around 70%. I always rate 94% Watcher Iron Class 72, Defect 64, Silent low 60s. Basically beside you go for Shivs and up to not face Time Eater. Only Shivs. Not even Poisons. Either Poison or Shivs, so the searches are inconsistent. 6300, yeah, we almost upgraded everything. This round was stupid.